here in Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Math, London. Soon, Srila Madhusudan Maharaj will be here with us. We are looking forward, and everybody's very anxious to receive him and to have his association. And probably, by his grace, is going to sit it here in this place instead of me. Sorry about that. But we are going to continue. We have to do our duty, and I'm here to try to do this. And Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, now we are continue the talks between Ramananda Rai, Sri Chaitanya, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Very, very high topics now. He reached the stage of the point of the discussion that we just hear, give our obeisances, and by the grace of the Lord, it can be revealed for us, but not in our brain discussing these many high topics. So, Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya, Jai Nityananda, Jai Dvaita Chanda, Jai Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya, Jai Nityananda, Jai Dvaita Chanda, Jai Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jai Shri Krishna Das Kaviraj Ki Jai, Shri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai, Jai Shri Bhakti Suna Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai, Shri Bhakti Rakshita Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. This is verse 82. Chapter 8, Madhya Lila. We stopped yesterday in verse 81. They're talking about the relationship between the Krishna and the gopis, the highest stage of devotion of the gopis. And text 82, it's Krishna praptira upaya bahu vidya hoya. Krishna Prapti Taratmya Bahuta Acharya. Translation. There are various means and processes by which one may attain the favor of Lord Krishna. All those transcendental processes will be studied from the viewpoint of comparative importance. Kintu yara ye rasa sei sarvotama tattashtahana vicharile achetaratama. It is true that whatever relationship a particular devotee has with the Lord, it is the best for him. Still, when we study all different methods from a neutral position, we can understand that there are higher and lower degrees of love. And the next, it's a verse from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. It is Yato Taram Asoswada Vishesho Lasamai Api Ratir Vasyanya Swadvi Basate kapi kashyati. Translation. Increasing love is experienced in various stages, one above other. But that love which has the highest stage is the gradual succession of desires manifested itself in the form of conjugal love. Okay, back to Bengali. Purva rasera guna, pare hoya, duitina ganane pancha paryanta baraya. There is a gradual order of improvement in transcendental mellows, from the initial ones to the later ones. In each subsequent mellows, the qualities of the previous mellows are manifested, counting for 2 and 3 and up to the point of 5 complete qualities. Gunadhikiye swadhadhikya bhare pratirase shantadasya sakya vatsalyera gunamaturete vaise. All the qualities increase, so the taste also increase in each and every mellow. Therefore, the qualities found in Shantaras, Dasyaras, Sakyaras, and Vatsalyaras are all manifested in conjugal love. madhurya ras. Akashidhira guna yenna para bhute, duitinna krame bhare pancha prit vite. The qualities in the material elements, sky, air, fire, water, and earth, increase one after another by a gradual process of 1, 2, and 3. In the last stage, in the element earth, all 5 qualities are completely visible. Paripurna Krishna Prapti E Prema Hoite E Premara Vasha Krishna Kohe Bhagavate. Complete attainment of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna is made possible by love of Godhead, specifically Madhurya Ras, or conjugal love. Lord Krishna is indeed captivated by this standard of love. There is also stated in SCSMath Bhagavatam. Okay, the purport, I read this purport. To explain the topmost quality of conjugal love, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami gives the example of the material elements, sky, air, fire, water, and earth. In the sky, space, akash, there is the quality of sound. Similarly, in the air, there are the qualities of sound and touch. In the fire, there are 3 qualities, sound, touch, and form. In the water, there are 4 qualities, sound, touch, form, and taste. Finally, in earth, there are all 5 qualities, sound, touch, form, taste, and also smell. Now, one can see that the quality of the sky is in all, namely, air, fire, water, and earth. In earth, we can find all the qualities of material nature. The same can be applied in the rasa known as Madhurya Ras, or conjugal love. In conjugal love, there are the qualities of neutrality, servitorship, fraternity, and paternity, as well as conjugal love itself. The conclusion is that through conjugal love, the Lord is completely satisfied. Conjugal love, Madhurya Rasa, is also known as Sringara Rasa. It is the conclusion of SCSMath Bhagavatam that in the complete combination of loving service to the Lord, namely in conjugal love, the Supreme Lord fully agrees to be under the control of the devotee. The highest form of conjugal love is represented by Srimati Radharani. Therefore, in the pastimes of Radha and Krishna, we can see that Krishna is always subjugated by Srimati Radharani's influence. Jai. Next verse from SCSMath Bhagavatam. Jai. Guranga Sundarada Giridaju ki Jai. Mai bhaktir hi bhutanam amritat tvaya kalpate dishtya yat ashin mat sneho bhavatinam had apannaha. Lord Krishna told to the gopis, the means of attaining my favor is the loving service unto me. And fortunately, you are all thus engaged. Those living beings who render service unto me are eligible to be transferred to the spiritual world and attain eternal life with knowledge and bliss. Krishnera pratinya dridha sarva kale ache ye yache bhajye Krishna tare bhajye taiche. Lord Krishna has made a firm promise for all time. If one renders service unto him, Krishna correspondingly gives him an equal amount of success in devotional service to the Lord. Our Guru says that if we give one step near to Krishna, Krishna will give 100 steps near to us. But the point is, are we giving step towards Krishna? That should be our question every day. Or we are giving step back from Krishna. Krishna really wants us near to him, but sometimes we don't want to be near to Krishna. Very tricky situation. So next verse is from Bhagavad Gita. Ye yatamam prapadyante tam sataiva bhajamyaham mama vartam manu vartante manushyaha partash sarvasaha. Bhagavad Gita 4:11. According to the Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, all of them, as they surrender unto me, I reward accordingly. Everyone knows my path in all respects, O son of Prita. Srimad Bhagavad Gita also. E premera anurupa na paribhajite ataeva rini hoya kohe bhagavate. In Srimad Bhagavatam, this is not Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. In Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said that Lord Krishna cannot proportionally reciprocate devotional service in the Madhurya Ras. Therefore, he always remained a debtor to such devotees. Next verse. Naparaye ham niravadya samyujam swasadukrityam vibhudhayusapi vaha yama bhajam durjaya yaha shrinkalaha samvrichya tatva pratyutu sadhuna. Translation of the verse. When the gopis were overwhelmed with dissatisfaction due to Lord Krishna's absence from the Rasa Leela, Krishna returned to them and told them, "My dear gopis, our meeting is certainly free from all material contamination. I must admit that in many lives it would be impossible for me to repay my debt to you, because you have cut off the bondage of family life just to search for me. Consequently, I am unable to repay you. Therefore, please be satisfied with your honest activities in this regard." Yadhyapi Krishna Sundariya Madhuryera Dhurya Vraja Devira Sangetana Bharaye Madhurya. Although Krishna's unparalleled beauty is the topmost sweetness of love of Godhead, his sweetness increases unlimitedly when he is in the company of the gopis. Consequently, Krishna's exchange of love with the gopis is his topmost perfection of love of Godhead. Purport: Krishna and his devotees become perfectly intimate in conjugal love of Godhead. In other mellows, the Lord and the devotees do not enjoy transcendental bliss as perfectly. The next verse of Srimad Bhagavatam will illustrate this verse. So, next verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. Tatrarti shubhe tabir Bhagavan devaki sutaha madhe maninam haimanam mahamarakato yata. Although the sons of Devaki, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is also the reservoir of all kinds of beauty, when he is among the gopis, he is nonetheless becomes more beautiful, for he resembles a marakata jewel surrounded by gold and other jewels. Prabhu Kohe. This is back to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu speaking. Prabhu Kohe e sadhyavadhi Sunishchaya Kripakori Koho Yadi Aggi Kichuhoya. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, "This is certainly the limit of perfection. But please be merciful to me and speak more if there is more." Raya kohe ihara agge punche henna jane, etadina nahi jani achaye bhuvane. Ramananda Rai replied, "Until this day, I do not know anyone within this material world who could inquire beyond this perfectional state of devotional service." And this is going to be our stop because it's going to be a lot of things going on here. Tomorrow we can continue. Okay. Jai Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai, Jai Shri Krishna Das Kaviraj ki Jai, Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada ki Jai. Very beautiful, high topics. And we can read a bit of the loving search for the lost servant. This is chapter Knowledge Free from Devotion. Jai Shri Bhakti Rakshata Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Loving search for the lost servant ki Jai. We want Krishna. Subtitle. Srila Siddhar Maharaj speaking, Srila Guru Maharaj. The innermost hankering of every living soul is for beauty, love, affection, and harmony. Not for power, knowledge, or anything else. This is the diagnosis of the whole creation in time and space. Their common cause is one. But it's rare for a soul to reach such a clear stage of hankering for reality as to understand this point. Few souls are to be found in this world who are really conscious of their innermost necessity, who realize, we want Krishna, we want Vrindavan. Such sincere souls are not easily found. This is mentioned in many places in the scripture. Manusyanam sahasreshu narayanam parayana brahmananam saharebhyo. There is only one end. Many are not necessary. Only one, the very one we want, is a relationship of divine love. An intellectual understanding of Krishna consciousness is impossible. Just as a bee cannot taste honey by licking the outside of the glass jar, one cannot enter into the domain of higher spiritual through the intellect. As subjects, we are subordinate to the supreme subject. So there must be seva, service. Seva is all-important factor. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is mentioned that pranipata, respectfully approaching, pariprashna, sincerely inquiring, and seva, an attitude of service, are necessary to enter into the domain of divine love. Only by service will Krishna be satisfied and come down. Only then will be able to understand the nature of higher plan. This is Vedic knowledge. We are in Tatashta Shakti, marginal potency. And if we want to know any truth above higher reality, we must realize that it is more subtle than our existence. It is super subjective. It can touch us, but we cannot climb up to that domain out of our own sweet will. Only if we are given that grace which can take us up can we go. One who has the understanding will be able to combat all the existing intellectualists. The intellect has no capacity to enter into the higher subjective area. That supreme truth is atindriya manasa gocharaha, beyond the plane of senses, mind, and intellect. This expression, manaso vapusho vacho vaibhavam tava gocharaha, by Brahma, admitting to Krishna that he was beyond the reach of his body, mind, and words, was not only a deep statement of the mouth. If we want to know the absolute truth, the only condition for realizing him is a submissive attitude. In that way, he may be satisfied with our attempt and reveal himself to us. Divine revelation is not a matter of research within this world. We should have a sincere heart to serve. The scientists are discovering so many wonderful things, but are these things there already? Or the scientists are the creators? Those wonderful truths are always already there. It is only that some of them are being discovered. It is not creation by the scientists, so they are not superior to those truths. And in many cases, they are known only for a part of it, and even that with some endeavor. But the conscious nature of reality, the supreme reason of divinity, is unknown to them, although they may go on researching. Whatever they find is only the outer cover. It is not real spirit, the substance. Na te vidhur swartagatin hi vishnunu. In Srimad Bhagavatam, it's written, Matirna Krishne Parataha Swatova Mito Bhi Padyeta Griha Vratanam Adhanta Gobhir Vishatam Tamishram Punapunas Charvita Chavananam. Srimad Bhagavatam tells us that we can try to enter the world of higher reality through intellectualism, but we will again come back, baffled in our attempts. If we try to press with our intelligence to enter into that domain, we will come back dissatisfied, in despair, and will wander here within this mortal world again and again. The road of sense experience will come and go through its different planes, its different phases, but it cannot enter that spiritual plane. To enter that world, the only requirement is submission to a real agent of divinity. He may impart the process, and if we can accept that, we will be able to enter that world. Otherwise, we will have to wander in this world of sense experience. Some scholars think that knowledge is of the first importance. According to them, if one wants to enter that realm, he should first acquire knowledge through scholarship and then try for love. They think that by knowledge alone we can understand what divine love is, and then we can have admission into that domain. They don't approve of the idea of jnana shunya bhakti, or knowledge-free devotion. Once, the founder of the Bharat Seva Ashram Sangha wanted me to join his mission. I told him, my head is already sold to the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Dev. He said, yes, I also revere him. But I say that first you must learn indifference. You must learn indifference indifference to the world pleasure, as Buddha preached, then you may come to study the Veda of Shankara, understand what is knowledge proper, and realize that all this world is nothing, and Brahman, spirit, is everything. Then you may approach Suprema Dharma, also the love of Chaitanya Dev, which I also think to be the highest object of the man, of attainment. I answered, you say so, but Sri Chaitanya Dev did not say that we should go to the Buddhist school to learn abnegation and then to the Shankara school to acquire Vedantic knowledge before coming to him. He said that whatever one is, one should get the association of a real Vaishnava saint and go with the Shravana Kirtan, hearing and chanting the glories of the Lord. This man was stuck dumb. He could not speak. He was silent. Another time, the president of the Arya Samaj come to see me in the Karachi and told me, if the infinite can know the if the finite can know the infinite, he's not infinite. I reply, if the infinite cannot make himself known to the finite, he's not infinite. He could not answer any of my arguments. And this is the end of the section. We can stop for here. Many things to digest and do seva, surrender to the Lord. That's the idea or only thing that we can do to satisfy our inner hankering. Jai Shri Bhakti Rakshada Devi Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, loving search for the lost servant ki Jai. Hare Now Hare Hare. Nava Krishna Didi. Hare Hare Nama Krishna Jadavaya Namaha. Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Bala Govindaram Shriman Sudana. Hidari Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra. Radha Shiva Sari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda. Jaya Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha. Shiva Gopala Bhatta Raghunatha. Shiva Gopala Bhatta Raghunatha. Radha Giridhari Ji ki Jai Jai. Om Vishnupada Srila Bhakti Srila Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai Jai. Om Vishnupada Srila Bhakti Rakshita Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Shri Panuga Gurvaga ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Das Thakur ki Jai. Nantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai. Jai Tulsi Devi ki Jai. Jai Shri Chaitanya Saraswati Acharya Vrinda ki Jai. Jai all assembly devotees ki Jai. Morning program ki Jai. Ram Sankirtana ki Jai. Tagore Pravanande Hari Hari Bo.